There's been a stream of revelations ahead of this week's release of the book Rage by Washington Post journalist Bob Woodward, a follow-up to his earlier offering Fear, Trump in the White House. Of particular interest to us, Rage reveals details of 27 letters exchanged between US President Donald Trump and North Korean Chairman Kim Jong-un, starting in April 2018 with a short thank you from Trump to Kim for his invitation to meet, and finishing with Kim's anger over joint US South Korean military exercises in August 2019. So, what do we learn from Rage? Well, apparently Trump kissed goodbye First Lady Melania and told her he might not see her again when he made an attempted trip to the inter-Korean border in 2017. A trip that you may remember had to be called off in the end anyway due to heavy fog. According to Woodward, Trump said that if something were to happen to the President of the United States, it would be the worst thing that could happen to the US as a country. And it's clear why Trump might have thought a DMZ trip was so risky at the time. The US leader told Woodward Kim was totally prepared to go to war before their Singapore summit in 2018, and indeed the US was reviewing a possible counterattack using 80 nuclear weapons. Despite that moment of intimacy between the president and his wife, Woodward notes that Trump's letter diplomacy with Chairman Kim did indeed become rather close in itself. The language they used with each other was so traditional that it resembled what might be uttered by a knight of the round table, or even suitors. One of Kim's long replies to Trump described their unprecedented Singapore summit in almost romantic prose, according to Woodward. And then in 2019, even as ties appeared to stutter after their Vietnam summit breakdown, Trump was writing to Kim saying they are friends and always will be, and Kim was insisting their deep friendship would work as a magical force. Yet we haven't witnessed any magical solutions to the ongoing issues that overshadow this peninsula. An official from Seoul's presidential office admits these revelations could make people in the South very anxious, but that it is impossible for the US to use any military force, let alone nukes, without South Korea's consent. So when Trump warns North Korea will find itself in bigger trouble than anybody's ever had before if it resumes long-range missile tests, how can he possibly fulfill that threat? We'll leave it to you to judge how sincere Trump is with these comments, but we know he wants to be perceived as a brave leader who brought this peninsula back from the brink of war, seems to have been genuinely flattered by Kim's letters, and was actually quite worried about his safety in 2017. For now, his bigger concern is whether he'll be forced to kiss goodbye to his presidency or not.